The Sea of Thieves can be a rough place, especially for new players, because it's an open sandbox world where you can quite literally run into anybody. Some people will be playing on their first day, and some people are seasoned veterans that have been playing for years. And if you're one of those new players, I have some advice to get your journey started. The first time you load into Sea of Thieves, it should prompt you to do the Maiden Voyage. The Maiden Voyage is a kind of tutorial island that'll let you get your bearings and learn the basic mechanics in a safe environment. The island's also a pretty decent size, so there's a lot to explore. You want to make sure you run this Maiden Voyage so you have an understanding of how the game mechanics work before you load into the main game. Once you are in the main game, never drop your anchor, unless it's absolutely necessary. Having your anchor and sails up while parked or docked and facing the front of the ship away from the island will allow for a quick escape if another ship comes out of nowhere. Speaking of other ships, constantly be watching the horizon and communicate with your crew if you see anything. Communication on Sea of Thieves is key, and that's whether you're using the game chat, party chat, or the chat phrase wheel. Always gather supplies, like constantly, like you can never have enough. Some fights are long and drawn out, and it can be hard to break from a fight to resupply. Keeping way more than enough supplies will make sure that you're ready to handle anything that the enemy can throw at you. On the topic of enemies, engage in PvP when you're new as often as you possibly can. Every time the opportunity presents itself, take the fight. PvE ships like the Ghost Ship and the Skeleton ships are good practice, but the only way you can actually get better is not by running away, but by turning and actually fighting those pirates. And you might say to me, if I'm engaging in fights, then I'll lose my loot. And yeah, you might lose some loot, and that's okay, because you should take your time getting to Pirate Legend. And by that I mean don't rush it. At best, you're missing out on a few cosmetics, but I assure you the game is not that much different once you hit Pirate Legend. So don't stress out when your ship sinks, don't get upset when you lose loot. You'll get there, eventually, and you'll be a stronger pirate for it. If this video helped you out, I have plenty more like it on the channel. Here's one for solo players. Take it easy. See you next time.